And we will start. Actually, it would be interesting to join this server a bit earlier here with this waiting map. Had this early, Maxi, Mimer. I just woke up. Alright, so we have 5 maps in total. And each map will be played over 5 rounds. So 25 rounds in total. Over 60 players. Still expected a few more players. Most editions had more players than that, I think, when I didn't play. Now that I play, it's a bit less. But I think they also had in the Alamo Cup actually around 80 players. At some point. But the time changes changed some things. North America also had time changes. Okay, let's go. Every round matters here. Wasn't the greatest run, but in the first round at least good enough for P3. And the point system in this cup is favoring me definitely much more. In the last 2 editions that I played, I was not winning any round, or last week winning 1 single round, or yeah, something like that. And I won overall, so consistency matters. Okay, some players are this time not here that we had last week. down is there, but with a very poor start already. So I don't see Novast, and I don't see Erisel. Erisel. Hello, .docmh. Nice. It is very important on a map that you understand quickly to really take the points on it. I'm surprised that I'm position-wise always so far behind here. Never on a decent position. Almost. Get Curly Fries lost some points now. Have one more round here, I believe. Yeah. Almost. A very close round in the top 4. Always caught up in the end. Every round. So Katsuo is the strongest follower. Hollist already now lost some points. Cat Curly Fries lost points in the last 2 rounds. Down lost points in the first 2 rounds. The Noob is also not ahead in the top positions. Who would be another one of the main opponents, I would say, and Hendo. But yeah, let's see next map. Zavet Sprint by Stocksy, 999. So I didn't have such a good map last week. Never. Lol. I didn't see that coming. Wow. It would have worked so perfectly if you had to go straight there. What the heck is this map? Didn't see it. Yes. Feels like there should be. Probably there is. I can't go for it now. Ah yeah, there is. I saved it in at first. I mean, look, I'm the only one scoring good points here. XTD risky missers in the chat. Also, if you get a lot of speed. Ah, wait. Haha. Yeah, oh. Now I couldn't see if there's something in between. In this hole. Ah. I thought maybe it's just if you jump in the middle, then you can jump full speed and land in a downhill, but it could also be that you have to touch that plastic from underneath. I'm still not sure. Now I got overtaken by some people. Also let's find it out now be quick. Where am I now? Fuck. Here. Yeah. It's a risky here. In this thing. Alright. It's actually not too difficult. And the other 2 rounds I also had the speed to jump in the middle. I was just afraid that you have to jump higher than that. I'm leading by 369 points already. It's very good. I had now a pretty poor dirt part. I'm not sure with the dirt and the long right in the end. At the moment I try to take it more outside, so that I can get a jump a bit smoother afterwards. So a much better start now. Maybe it's a full outside turn. We never went full outside, huh? Scheiße. Now I would have shown you how to do a point 1. I was first. That was a great round. I was 160 points lost. I was a bit nervous now because I was in the lead. The other rounds where I was not in the lead, I was less nervous. Oh, was that slow down? Okay. Of course, always the thing with the risky finishes. If you have the feeling, you have to go for it, and if you fail it, then the whole round is kinda been in the mud with the points, of course. But in the last round, the safe finish wouldn't have been an option anymore anyway. But if I had finished that, it would have been a great time. Yeah. To remember that here. Let's also see the start again. Okay. That was unfortunate. All started with one corner. Bad release. And then the next transition, I wasn't sure, can I now make the jump or not? Plot twist, I didn't. I got a slowdown from the edge. And I got bad gear because of that in the next turn. It was all because of one small release. That I needed to do here. Then I got a slowdown here. Had no speed for the transition, had bad gear in the corner. Okay, nice. Matrix doesn't finish. I saw there was a YouTube video about the Alamo Cup from 2 weeks ago where KB won, where I didn't play. And it was something like most points ever scored. And before the last round on the previous map, I had a very good average in points, always scored well, and was then on first place again. And that was also part of the pressure, because I felt like, okay, I probably can do a new record here in how many points you get in an edition. Even though I'm not really sure. The format in the Alamo Cup exists since quite some long time, and I played some editions in the Alamo Cup when it was still a very small cup with only a few players, when it was not happening at this time of the day now. Where most Americans can play, when it still happened actually at evening time for Europeans. And I bet that there I had some very good scores, because there were barely any players. But I would need to check my old VODs from it. If the point system was the same or not. I hate it when the maps have one part that is unclear. And as the rest is very easy, I will lose a lot of points now. still got up to 11th. And score more points than the direct followers, but this one part was also the reason why I failed in the first round. I just can't really judge how much airtime I have from the banked road into the banked platform and how much grip I have then. If there wasn't a hole... Oh, we have one more round here. If there wasn't a hole in the outside, the whole thing would be a bit easier. That was also not nice. Here you probably don't even need to go over the edge. I don't know. Only 9th place. That was a good round. Someone said something of a full ice map before we started, also in-game on the server. Maybe the last map, if there's really one. So far the maps are just also very good for me. Also, naja, not perfect, like the last map for example. As I said, it's a very easy dirt map, and if there's one part you struggle with, then you have issues. I like, of course, the fact that it was mainly dirt. But that one part kinda destroyed. The other map had, of course, the risky finish. But that was only an issue in the very last rounds, luckily. This map also seems very simple. Oh, what's this? Oh. This is almost like a full speed map, actually. What the heck? Is there risky? Is that really a question in the chat? As if you wouldn't see it. Fabula. It's always interesting. You have suddenly completely new names. Where you wonder how did he get such a good first try? I'm so yacked with the start. I released now to not get the upper gear, but also not optimal. I released at the finish. In the first warm-up I got it immediately perfect, but there's also one thing I'm afraid of in this finish jump. There's my cursor, there. I'm afraid of getting airtime here at the exit of the sausage, no? If I would suddenly jump here a little bit and then not getting the angle for the turbo. Look, they all scored bad behind down and myself. Oh. Try to release again, but at some point the gear will come. As it somehow this is not nice. You still have a good position with that huge release. Down losing points, nice. The gear is really shit. I think I can live with that. Wait, that was a PB? Did it show? Yeah, I did a PB. Huh? That was such a much worse round than the previous runs. How was that a PB? Also, if I say this run and the run from the round before, where I got second, also I definitely would have said that I was not 3 times slower, easily. Yo, see ya. I think I got an upper gear. Finally. Well, better late than never. Ah, damn. Got overtaken. Down. Losing a lot of points. Nice. Yeah, without that one 40 points round, I had of course on the third map, then on the third map also some not so great rounds with only 100 something points, but apart from that, pretty good cup so far. Now we have one more map with 5 rounds to go, and I have a huge lead of over 500, almost 600 points. And the thing is that down on myself we have the same strength. So if it was a full ice map now, which it isn't, then and I struggle, then down would also struggle. And if it's a map where down is good, then usually I'm also good. But compared to last time, to last week, I think my point score is just massively different. Also much higher. Oh. Oh, lol. Also if I have over 600 points of a lead with 3 rounds to go, then I'm already the winner. And my lead is 595 now. So if I score more than 5 points, then down in the next round, then I won. And nobody else overtakes down. Ah, okay. I can still make a comeback on this map actually. Also not from first place though. Quite some places. Ja, GG. I won it. What a comeback. I crashed and I went up to second place again. Amazing. Still a small battle for second place. But it was good that I played. I denied down the victory. I mean, look at that. Down most likely would have won this cup. And it would have been such a free victory for him. If you look at the level of this edition and compare it with the level of previous edition. Ah man, I wanted to finally win a round. How do I get beaten? Will I win the last round? Looking at my position, there are not too many players going backwards. Alright. GG. Great point score. Could have been 150 points better if I hit that one finish. They need maps. I mean, I'm really happy with these maps that we got here. If now they have to get some random maps that they get sent, that might be then not the best quality for the next week. I think next week is the last Alamo Cup, then it makes a longer break. 4,228 points and then huge gaps. The next one's all in the low 3,000s. So that was actually sick, and I even lost some points here. Could have been way better even. But that was a very clean cup. The maps were just overall the correct style for me. Nice.